Kia ora everyone, it's Ben here. I hope you're doing really well. I've taken the last month or so off of posting videos just to do something really interesting. I kind of got into a real rut with YouTube. I was putting all this unnecessary pressure on myself and expectation to just like post a banger of a video every week, and it was really unrealistic. It was really unhealthy, and I kind of spiraled into a pretty like negative stink place, if I'm honest about it. So I decided to do the hardest thing, which was just to stop, just to pause, just to breathe, and just not post YouTube videos. And along that journey, what I did was I decided to just conduct a survey, and I used a really underutilized, I think underrated tool on YouTube, and that's the community tab. You've got this really awesome little community tab where you can post a picture, you can even post like a snippet of your upcoming video into, and you can let your subscribers and those who watch your channel know what's coming up or how you're doing. And so I started to use the community tab just to gauge, why are people subscribing to this YouTube channel? I found out something really interesting. The majority of people that are subscribing to this YouTube channel are subscribing because I had one video that did really well, and if you're watching this, you've probably subscribed to the video that had the title How YouTube Changed My Life with under 500 subscribers, and within that I shared a little bit of advice for introverted content creators. So I decided to do a survey to figure out, why did people subscribe to that video? What was it in that video that really just like connected with people all around the world? To this little guy, I can't see the screen anymore, but New Zealand is this tiny little speck in the middle here. To this little guy in New Zealand. And it was really eye-opening just to take a month just to figure out where exactly the algorithm is sending my videos. Here was some of the feedback. Introverted content creation, you know, how is it going for you? So a video about creating content as an introvert, being vulnerable, how to get into the YouTube personality mindset. So how to make content better with every video upload. Encouraging small channels to start their dreams. Inspirational tips from someone with a small account. Right? So you can see that it's all people kind of starting out on YouTube. It's all small accounts looking for inspiration. Some other comments that came up: how do you stay consistent on YouTube? Probably not the best person to talk about this, but I can share how, man, trying to put myself under the pressure to post a video every single week actually just led me to creative burnout. This is a great one. I really like this feedback. Walk around and drink coffee and share tips on how to YouTube. I would love that. So GoPro editing, action shots, thumbnails, how to create thumbnails, how to start a YouTube channel, how to enter into affiliate programs, filming yourself in public, your top 5 inspirational books, camera gear, editing, how to get monetized, and so on. That was just some of the feedback that I've been getting, and I think I have a real decision to make whether I'm going to go with that flow and add value to people's lives and answer specific questions, or to go against that flow and just make random videos that no one's going to watch. And I think it's real obvious which direction I want to choose, and that's to add value to people's lives, answer specific questions, and also showcase this beautiful country that I live in, which is New Zealand. So that's kind of the direction that I'm going to head in on this channel, and I think more than anything, it's for me, like, to articulate this to the camera. What's hilarious is I'm using the funniest little setup because I own a DSLR, but it's a Canon 7D. It's not great for video. The best kind of camera I have for video is this little GoPro Hero 9 Black, and I've also got my Rode VideoMic Pro Plus mounted on the top. The coolest part about this little camera is it's so portable, it can do so many different things. So for now, I'm just gonna roll with this little camera and just get the most out of it until I can invest and buy my own mirrorless DSLR. That's where I'm heading. that's the kind of stuff that I'm using to film. We're sitting in a new space. We had to shift rooms because we've got 2 little boys and they needed a bigger room. So I've shifted into our little music room studio, and I'll just give you a quick look at that. Here it is. I'm a musician, I play keyboard, by the way. Very little tiny little room. This is my wife's guitar, little ukulele, and there's my desk setup. I just brought this Blue Yeti because I do a bit of like gaming and that kind of stuff. I've got my LaCie, I've got my Mac Mini, and just a real basic little monitor, keyboard, funky little mouse that lights up. And so anyway, that's where my headspace is. That's where I'm going. The future of these videos is I'm going to answer some of these questions, and it might be that I'm just answering a question for like 1 or 2 subscribers. That's awesome. That's all I really want to do, is because I want to make videos that people are subscribing for, and you know, start to just treat this more as like a community rather than trying to reach like millions and millions of people on YouTube. I feel like maybe one day it will do that, but for now, building meaningful relationships with like a few people, you know, a few hundred people, that's awesome. And if I can build trust and I can build credibility, we can go on a journey together. That's more important at this stage than just trying to make viral videos that people are gonna watch. And the other most important thing is that I create content that I really love to create, and go out and just spend time in creation and just connect with people that I meet along the way. And also it just fills my tank up so much when I'm outside. Out of those subjects that you just heard me say, let me know which ones you want to hear about the most. And what I'll do is I might put a little poll together, stick it in the community tab. Which video would you like me to make next? I'll just answer specific questions for now and just see where this takes us in this journey. And this whole thing is a massive learning experience. So I hope that you learn something along the way as I continue making videos. Let me know how you're doing. I genuinely care, and I know that there's a person sitting on the other side of this camera eventually watching on a screen. I value that you're sitting here watching these videos, and I really do hope you're doing well. And I think the biggest thing I want to say is don't be too hard on yourself on this whole journey. I got real hard on myself, and I kind of got into a space where, man, I was just being pretty nasty to myself, right? Real disappointed, self-condemnation. So I feel like I'm in a better space now, and I hope that you can get into that headspace as well. If you're in that headspace, take a pause, breathe, write down some stuff, figure out, man, what do you value the most? How can you add value to other people's lives? Start making that kind of content. That's what I'm doing. I hope it works for you. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.